Good morning, Mr. Padilla. I'm Jeodora Manang alias Jesus Manang 20 DSK 21F2004. I'm going to share the safety of the environment related to oil and gas industry. How does oil affect the environment? Crude oil is used to make the petroleum products we use to fuel airplanes, cars, and trucks, to heat homes, and to make products such as medicines and plastics. Although petroleum products make life easier, finding, producing, and moving crude oil may have negative effects on the environment. Technological advances in exploration, production, and transportation of oil, and enforcement of safety and environmental laws and regulations to help to avoid and reduce these effects. The importance of safety in the oil and gas industry reflects how rail safety has been strengthened by supplementing firefighter training, first responder training, and a slew of safety procedures recommended by API. Oil spills cause severe environmental damage and lead to fatal accidents and loss of life.
A very good morning to sir, and my name is Andrea Baun and my matrix number is 20 DSK 21F 2008. Today, I would like to present about workplace health risks in oil and gas industry. For the first one is hazardous chemical. Workers who use hazardous chemical during work process, especially during hydraulic fracturing, might be exposed to hazardous byproduct of oil and gas drilling. The degree of potential hazards depends on individual chemical property of toxicity, but possible hazards include chemicals burned from caustic substances and inhalations of toxic vapors. All employers with hazardous chemicals in their workplace must have label and safety data sheets for their exposed workers and train them to handle the chemical appropriately. The second one is noise. As we know, this is the common things that we already know. Oil and gas workers can be exposed to harmful noise level during equipment operations. Noise may be a problem in your workplace if you hear ringing and humming in your ears when you leave work, or you need to shout to your coworkers an arm's length away. Experience temporary hearing loss when leaving work. The health effect is exposure to loud noise kills the nerve endings in our inner ear. More exposure will result in more dead nerve ending. The result is permanent hearing loss that could be corrected through surgery or with medicines. So this is the important things that we should know. The third one is naturally occurring radioactive material, or as known as NOx. NOx might be released from oil and gas formations. Workers at the risk of exposure include those who handle pipes and equipment that might have been contaminated with NOx. Slot, drilling mud, and pipe scales, for example, often contain elevated levels of NOx, and radioactive materials might be moved to site as equipment and materials are refused. Disposal, reuse, and recycling of NOx might cause worker exposure. Thank you. That's all from me.
Morning to Sir. I am Eleanory Edward. My registration number is 20 DSK 21F 2028. So the question is, purpose the strategies to reduce problem in oil and gas industrial. So I've been prepared some of point here. First one is educate yourself about the oil and gas industry, which is we can get to know the health, environmental, and political implication of sticking with fossil fuels long term. Um, how do we know about this, or how do we educate ourselves about this oil and gas industry? Is by reading book about on environmental issues or watch a documentary. Next one is avoid purchasing plastics. As we know, nowadays plastic is popular, uh, used in a grocery store, shopping, mall, and so on. Plastic and synthetic rubber are made from petrol. Choose product made from biodegradable and sustainable material instead. Or what else we can do is take the plastic free. Next one is limit how much you drive. Most of community right now is depends on their own vehicle to go somewhere. But if you are lucky to live in a workable neighborhood, make the intentional choice to walk to location within a reasonable distance and carpool or take a public transportation to work if you can. That's all. Thank you.